Hey guys, welcome back. Part 9 in the deep playthrough of Killzone Shadowfall. I just finished uploading the last part since a pretty long while. Like the previous part or before that was like half a year ago. I explained that in the latter part of the previous video, the reason and stuff. But I was including the title at the YouTube uploads and I actually forgot, but it said like Killzone Shadowfall dates from 2013. It's a pretty old game, and again, as I mentioned often earlier, it still holds up very well, I must say. So that's either a testament to this game or to the fact that graphics in the past 5 years maybe didn't develop that much. Of course, now with ray tracing that is coming up, that's a different story. That's really like, I wouldn't say a revolutionary
Disable the cameras as you come up on them. Just keep moving forward. I won't be able to keep them down for long.
a revolutionary step forward, but it surely is. It's a significant leap, probably, with those real-time reflections, but still. Okay, let's also see how much collectibles we can find in this level. I think it's level 6, I guess. We have 4 audio logs, 3 dossiers, 1, I don't know what it are, I think newspapers, and these are comic books. Yeah, 6 comic books. Okay, and we found the first, I guess, newspaper. This is. Can we also read it? Here it is. Neil Helgen Prison. Construction unknown, coordinates unknown, inmates unknown, controlled by the Black Hand. Speculative. Located somewhere within Containment City, Neil Helgen Prison is a black site facility whose existence continues to be officially denied by Helgas authorities. An exact location is difficult to ascertain as containers comprising the prison structure are frequently shifting. It is highly likely that Black Hand operatives oversee the processing and detention of inmates. Little is known of the facility as there is no record of anyone having ever escaped. The discovery of similar classified locations uncovered evidence of extreme torture and abuse. Second most common cause of death among inmates was suicide. Ooh, that doesn't sound too positive. An exact location is difficult to ascertain as containers comprising the prison structure are frequently shifting. Located somewhere within New Helgen is a black site. Okay. So we have like a big pile up of containers, which is Containment City or something. What was the name? Huh? Oh, here. Oh, this is also weird. We found the second agent dossier. We just started this level and apparently we already missed a collectible, but it's called Containment City, which is a lot of containers, and within those containers a couple of them are a structure that is some kind of black ops prison, and they shift them around a lot, so it is hard to pinpoint the exact location of the prison within the a big pile up of containers that make up Containment City. But to be honest, I'm a bit bummed out that I'm starting off this level already behind. I mean, we assuming those collectibles are displayed in the menu in chronological order, or in in the order of retrievableness, it really seems like we missed one. But there's... yeah, fuck, I already thought that. So maybe it is one that is in that little office over there. We could maybe try and get there. I'm trying the owl, the zipline functionality, but it doesn't really seem to work. Wow, this is weird. Is it then? No, it's also not over here. I mean, I don't see anything. Okay, I'm maybe a bit obsessive compulsive, but I am going to try to see if we... It's only a very small distance to see if we overlooked something in the beginning.
You've been moved.
Sinclair, I have to warn him.
No, there's no time. Just follow my instructions and I'll get you out of here. I'll protect you. There's one shot to get you out. This is it.
Where are you?
I'm close. Listen, we haven't got time for this. You need to do as I say. Wait. You'll never make the jump. Give me a second to hack the storage controls. There. Now move. Climb across the containers. You'll have to take a running jump at it.
Sorry to say, but I really do not see anything we could have missed here. Or they're just really good at hiding stuff. Like in Uncharted, that was the other playthrough that I finished before this one, which also was running quite a while. the Uncharted A Thief's End, I guess the subtitle is. Naughty Dog was really proficient at hiding the... Oh. At hiding the collectibles very well. Because I really tried to be as thorough as possible and I really missed like 30% or something, maybe even more. And in this playthrough I earlier also did, I think that's episode 6 I guess. I did a mopping up episode, like trying to retrieve all the missed collectibles at the by running through a level once more, which is quite doable here because of the menu, which really gives an indication of I assume where you missed them. Like if there's one missed here, it will be at the beginning, and if one missed over there, it will all be at the end of a level. So it gives you some kind of indication.
Disable the cameras as you come up on them. Just keep moving forward. I won't be able to keep them down for long.
But in Uncharted, that's not really possible. Because it doesn't really give you a hint where they are. It simply says whether or not you found collectibles. Or now it also gives you, I think, some kind of order. But it are a lot of them, and the levels are way less linear. So if you miss one, you really have to, for instance, really get through a whole jungle. Looking in each nook and cranny, which I really tried to do, but it simply, then doing a mop-up episode for Uncharted is simply way more time consuming than for a game like this. As it's way harder to find them. Okay, I don't think we can get this dude. So let's just get down. So, for... What the hell is this? Some kind of spider doing a job. So for Uncharted, I'm not gonna do that. for Killzone, I might do at the end of the playthrough do one episode where I mop up all the collectibles. Like just run through the level and one focus is getting the couple of missed collectibles.
Not the only one trying to get out of here, Marshall. Down here, it's a different world. The screams you can hear. The refugees affected kicked out are being welcomed home.
Yeah, okay, but I actually don't like to start like with item not found. It's an agent dossier. Or was, no, that was the beginning of the whole section, was in that little container. And the only thing we did was walk across a couple of containers to there. I'm really a bit hesitant going forward and triggering a cutscene and not being able to go back anymore. To search for if indeed that first collectible was in that beginning section. Because it's really weird. There's... In my book there is not much that I could have missed. Let's see if I am doing the zipline correctly. Hello? Oh, it's not even possible to have the zipline in this section. I wanted to see whether I swiped the correct direction for the zipline to maybe get at that little office over there from over there. But zipline is not possible in this part. And also there really doesn't... Yeah, I cannot see it all. Maybe behind that little... yeah, cupboard over there. There might be one tucked away, but I don't really think so. I really have a clear view of what's inside that office and I don't see a collectible. And the one in here we already got. And there's not much else going on. I already went through here twice. We cannot climb up, we cannot climb through. We can go back a bit. We don't have a zipline, so there's no way to go all the way over there to see something. We came out of that container over there. There was nothing in the container itself. There was nothing in the little 2 or 3 containers between here and the starting points. We cannot get over there. So it really looks like there's nothing below. It really looks like the one... Yeah, or... Can we jump on there? I don't think so. That's quite a ways. No, that's just environmental, that's just scenery. That's not interactable. That's that yellow lift thingy. Otherwise also we would go all the way up. I don't think the game allows it. It really looks like the collectible is ahead, while the menu would really seem to indicate that it's backwards. Okay, let's forget about it. Maybe this is a good test case to indeed to cheat, but to check YouTube where this one is, to get a grasp on whether the menu indeed is displaying the collectibles in the order of retrievability, or whether it's simply random. Like that once from the beginning of the level, can also be displayed further down in the menu and vice versa. Because I don't think we missed a lot over here. Or I'm just really getting blind, that's also a possibility. Or maybe there were containers that could have been opened, but I doubt it. I don't see a lot of doors in them. Yeah, that looks like a door. Would that be it? I'm not sure what this haziness is all about, but the character is getting a bit...
Wait. Guard up ahead on the right. Go left, it's clear.
Okay. What I could imagine is that from a top-down view, the collectible is earlier towards the starting point, but that it's on a different level, so that we are now at a different height, and that we go back in the direction of the starting point, and that the collectible is somewhere over there. So that from one perspective, from a top-down view, it's earlier in the game, but from an actual gameplay perspective, the collectible is later in the game.
Hide in that container.
Not sure if I'm making any sense, but I hope I'm making myself what I want to say a bit comprehensible. Okay, we have two dudes over there. Oh, and we have a bullet in that. That was pretty unexpected.
Wait. Guard up ahead on the right. Go left, it's clear.
I'm not even sure what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing. Somebody is helping me escape. I don't know if I can trust them, but I don't have any other choice. Hint, follow instructions precisely if you want to survive. Alright.
Stop. There's a patrol up ahead. Hide in that container.
Which container? I guess that container.
Wait. I'll tell you when to move.
What the hell was that?
He won't find you.
It was some kind of dinner plate that disappeared. What did he say? Go ahead.
Now go. Don't get too close. You're in no condition to take him on.
Control.
Why not?
Rating 7. Zone 6 secure. Moving on to zone
I can melee him. Snap his neck. I did that before. Of course, I was a bit...
Hide in that container up ahead.
We were a bit demolished by the... or damaged by the electricity.
Marshal.
Here, again it's disappearing. Is that a collectible? Like the dinner plate? No. It's just a graphical bug. A weird one that they...
Go. Now's your chance.
that they accepted that after the testing phase of the game. Two dinner plates disappearing pretty obviously.
You need to climb.
Need to climb where? What? Okay, I will climb. Need to climb what? Oh, here, this. Ah! A droid of some kind.
Hey! What are you doing?
Whoa. That's the agent who's helping us out. By the way, what I saw in the menu, that's the haziness. That's of course we are damaged from those electricity stunts in the cutscene. That's also why we are unable to melee guys out ourselves right now. And that's probably the haziness, just recovering still from those shocks. But I saw in the menu that actually there are also controls for a jetpack, so that is going to be pretty cool. That we're going to go vertical and being able to go airborne.
It'd help if I knew where I was going.
I'm helping you get out.
That's what I'm finding hard to believe.
I don't take pleasure in killing my own people to save you, Marshal. So if you don't believe my words, then believe my actions.
Yeah, that's what I mean with it's not a black and white story. This Helghast versus humans, because this Helghast apparently is helping us out. It's a bit more intricate and complicated than at first sight it would seem. But still, it's really nagging at me that we missed that collectible, while there really wasn't that much opportunity to miss it.
Two more guards up ahead. I've accessed their radio frequency. It's sporadic, but I'll relay what I can.
Ah, you tell me where to go. I don't think over there. That guy will see me. Unless... no, they're walking. I cannot get them. Maybe I could have snapped their necks.
Don't move. He's coming right for you.
I see his light.
Don't make a sound.
I don't see light. Ah, I see a light. Holy shit.
Go.
Ah, there was even another one. This is a pretty cool section, by the way, with the cooperation between them. Was there... yes, there is one. Nice. Can I quickly get it? Nice. Let's see if that's the one we missed. Vizari Maya, age 24, known aliases Echo, psychological assessment unknown, field report suggest above average intelligence, current position tactical field operations covert, field report verified. Believed to be the daughter of Chancellor Vizari, awaiting confirmation as and when a reliable blood sample can be obtained. Father is thought to be Vecton, identity yet to be ascertained. Isn't Chancellor Vizari her father then, or is that her mother? Little is known of Maya's early history. It is believed she was housed in a boarding school outside of the city, most likely had limited contact with her mother throughout this period. She returned to the city at around the age of 16, having acquired considerable firearms and combat training. She was put to work for Commander Sarek with the aim of infiltrating a number of anti-government groups within New Helgen. She is fiercely defensive of her people, highly dangerous, and wanted for multiple counts of murder and espionage. Alright, whatever, but we want to know, where is this one placed? Yes, so either this is the one we missed, so either this is simply not in order of retrievability, this menu, or we are from a top-down view now closer to the starting point of this whole section, but just on a different level, like in an absolute distance measurement. This one is closer to the disregarding any height differences. Like just from the distance from the starting point to the agent dossier 1, that is probably shorter than the one to dossier 2, while in the gameplay itself, because we are going through levels, the agent dossier 2 crossed our path earlier. That could be a reason that the order was mixed up, or it is just simply a bit random. Which is annoying, because that makes it harder to do, for instance, a mopping up episode. If you have like a missed collectible all the way in front of the menu, you would think it is at the beginning of the level. but apparently it can just as well be at the middle. Even though
Tempest 3-5,
it's...
you're directed to check Zone 4. I've lost contact with Tempest 3-3. They were investigating suspicious activity. Advance report.
Advancing report.
That's probably just interference. Just don't know how I'm going to get through this. The time goes by quickly. You're so busy. Focus doesn't look right. Okay, my time.
So even if it's like the first missed collectible in the menu, it can be yeah, further down in the level.
Shipping manifest 226.
Can we play it?
Shipping manifest 226 Delta. Container Tango.
Oh, I always forget. This is coming from the controller, so I have to pick off my headset.
Stahl Industries. Materials 10,000 metric tons of galvanized steel. Consignment delivery. Planet Hill.
Alright, fine. Shipping manifest speaker, Rados Hasset, location New Hagasport 33. By the way, apologies for the washing machine that is doing its high revving section right now and probably is interfering with the gameplay audio recording a bit. But yeah, what can I do? I need to have some clean clothes sometimes. Can we open this one? Nope.
You need to climb.
Yeah, but I also need to check this nuke and cranny. No, we cannot really get there. We cannot really get there.
Marshall, I'm headed your way. This area's way too hot. Going off comms.
Wait, where am I going? Are you there?
Nope. You're on your own, Marshall. Is that our name, by the way, or is it our rank? I think rank. I forgot our name. It also has a bit of a Deus Ex vibe going on here. In the, I don't know what the last one was, Human Revolution, or was that the first one? Or the second one?
Attention all guards. We have a code red in Sector 7. Possible escapee.
But in the last Deus Ex, wait, I will see which one that was. There was also like this. This is of course not really steampunk, but a similar looking industrial kind of city environment where the game took place. Deus Ex series, and we have, just as a little learning moment, we have platforms. Deus Ex in 2000, Deus Ex Breach. I have no idea what it is. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Latest release. That are probably some niche releases. The main one is Deus Ex 2000, Deus Ex Invisible War, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Deus Ex The Fall, that's probably some DLC I guess, Deus Ex Go, also a smaller one, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So I think you have three main ones. Deus Ex, the initial game, then Deus Ex Human Revolution, and then that was 2011. And then you have Deus Ex Mankind Divided 2016. And that last one, that really has like a bit of similar looking environments. And also like, of course, the sneaking aspect, which is similar to what we are doing now. So
You won't get out of here alive. No one ever does.
that's why it's triggered like this memory of Deus Ex. Ta-da! Thank you very much. Who would do such a thing? For what reason? I didn't have any answers. I stayed silent as the cold rain soaked my uniform and clung to me like heavy change. Ka-chink! Eventually, the boy fell silent too. In between the cracks of thunder, I could hear him crying. Ka-chink! The waters began to rise, suffused with lumps of body, like a rank broth. The earth was trying to cleanse itself, but it was no use. I fought every step of the way to pull my feet from a deepening bog. It was a fight I was starting to lose. Well, suffuse, that's a new word. Item not found. Okay. I saw something climbable over there, so let's climb it. Hello, here we are. Hellguest, where are you? Oops. Oops. Ah! Ah! Whoa, they are...
In the habit of disobeying orders.
I should have never handed over Massar. As long as she's alive, they'll use her. Both sides. We have to move. If they find you out here, you're dead.
Okay, so she is probably taking
To get off the streets.
our side because my enemies... How do you say that? Enemy is my friend. So she is also after Mazar, who is making some kind of chemical that could mass annihilate the Hellguest. So she is trying probably to help us getting to the Mazar or something. I'm not really at home in the whole story anymore. Was this where we came from? Yeah, I guess so. Just checking out, you know for what? My addiction. I'm going to go to the doctor, say, Doctor, I have an addiction. Yeah, of what? Heroin, cocaine, alcohol? No, game collectibles. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
On the surface, it's not far to the wall. But we'll be exposed. They'll be sending everything after us.
Okay.
Get on.
Exciting. I have no weapon.
Infected half of you. Do you know him?
I learned very early on not to ask that question. I know what I am, Kelly. And I'm not ashamed. All that matters to me is my people.
You could help your people. Vasari could as well. She seems more interested in war.
Vasari's doing this because she doesn't think she has a choice. If you attack, she will not back down. And why should she? She'd be defending her people, their home. This is all we have. You have to tell your people to stand down.
So
You
Visari...
can't let this happen, Kellen, not again. It's innocent people who pay with their lives.
So Visari indeed is that woman. She was a female. I just took from this conversation. And indeed, again, it's not that black and white. They really have their own motivations, which seem pretty understandable. Like, they also see their own right of existence and maybe the human actions as maybe a bit oppressive.
Can't waste any more time. Let's get you up and running.
Whoa, you have a nice big ass sniper rifle going on over there.
I've uploaded you to the ComSec network. You'll be able to hack automata and designate targets.
Ooh.
Marker on that grate and we'll see if it works.
Okay, which grate? I don't see a grate. Where is the grates? Petricide power reaps victory. Okay, I'm going to go for 2 more learning moments of today. One is Petricide. That is meaning it's an element made by a unique form of Higgs boson molecules, but that's not what we need. All the Google hits refer to Killzone, so maybe it's something that's really Killzone related. That's really funny because it looks a bit like a regular word, but it's not, I guess. One more check. Petricide dictionary meaning. Cambridge English. And we do like this. And no. Okay, but we do another one. That's one was in the comic book. Suffuse or something. What was it? Suffuse. Right? Suffuse. Here. Suffuse is to spread through or over something completely. His voice was low and suffused with passion. Okay, it's a cool word. Never heard that one. Suffuse. I already thought it meant something like that, but where the hell is the grating? I don't see any grating. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Here, for instance, here, the lighting here, even without ray tracing and stuff, it looks pretty damn fine to me. Okay, I'm gonna do, is this a grating? No. Ah, there's a grating.
If you need cover fire, just mark a target and leave the rest of it.
Okay, we just have to mark them.
Let's test the hack. Try it on this spider mark.
That's a spider mine.
Now, hack this spider bot. Now move into the door controls and detonate.
Whoa, this is cool. This is really cool. This reminds me of 007 Nightfire, one of the PS2 James Bond games that, despite the clunky graphics, really gave you the best 007 feeling, as maybe all the older games. And mainly that was because of the gadgets, and there you also had like this little gadgets that I think it was a radio controlled car or something, or also maybe a little robot like this one. But these are really cool things in games, I find. Okay, here we go. Ah, we can even go on the wall.
Yesterday saw the military conduct a training exercise across several districts. Gunfire and explosions were let off in an attempt to make the exercise as realistic as possible. New Helgen congratulates you for your courage and knows in the eventuality of an attack on our soil, you would respond just as bravely.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Good. Use them when you need to.
They're pretty handy. Maybe there's also maybe even a secondary fire mode on them. I have no idea. I should
Alright, hack another one.
check.
Use the window. Get it to the other side of the door.
I should check that out because of course I have the HUD turned off, so I could be missing stuff like that. This really gives the game an extra level of depth. I really like it.
Training exercise across several districts. Gunfire and explosions were let off in an attempt to make the exercise as realistic as possible. New help
Also, that we're now on the wall is cool.
the eventuality of an attack on
It
our
also gives way more options for them to hide collectibles in weird places. And it even not only reminds of James Bond, but of Solid Snake as well, of course, a bit. But this is a bit annoying. Where the hell do we go? This is where we came from, I guess. We can go there, but we can just go there ourselves as well. But I'm just checking out that air vent. Come on, bro. We go a bit slower, but there's nothing much here. Or is there? Would be cool if... there's not that much. This is, I think, where we came from, right? Yes. This is so cool. We're at the ceiling now. Can we also drop down? Yes, we can. Woohoo! What can we do? I'm just checking out all the buttons. They don't do a lot. Okay, then just go there, robots. Also, the flare is, of course, again pointing us in the correct direction.
Yesterday saw the military conduct a training exercise across several districts.
Oh?
Attempt to make the exercise as realistic as possible. New Helgen congratulates you for your
Try
courage
again.
and knows in the eventuality of an attack on our soil, you would respond just as bravely.
The red button, by the way, gives you the ability to drop down, which is pretty handy because otherwise the little robot tends to cling to each and every vertical or upside down surface, which is a bit annoying. And then you can just drop down with the B button. 1, 2, 3. No, we weren't close enough. Ah, we were. Nice.
Yesterday saw the military conduct a training exercise across several districts. Gunfire and explosions were involved in an attempt to make the exercise as realistic as possible.
You're gonna need this.
Ah, thanks. Which button is that?
Remember why we're doing this. Sinclair trusts you.
For the money.
He's the one that you need to convince. If VSA are running things, Vector will follow his lead.
What makes you think you can trust me?
I can't. But I know you don't want your people to die, and I can trust that. Keep heading for the wall. I'll take the higher ground and cover you. Tell me what to shoot.
Whoa, this really reminds...
I'll be in Overwatch. Mark anything you need help dealing with. We need to get to Containment Center 37. Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
Her invisibility cloak really reminds of Metal Gear Solid, like with the last one, the Phantom Pain, with the female sniper. Forgot her name. She's by the way a Dutch girl. I'm also Dutch, so that's pretty cool. One moment, because it's fun to be a bit complete. Of course, it's Sunday morning, so I'm really slow. Sorry, guys. Sniper, Metal Gear Solid 5, Sea Skulls. Quiet, that was her name indeed. And of course, Killzone didn't imitate Metal Gear Solid 5 because this Killzone came out way earlier, I guess, than Killzone. So it's sooner the other way around than that. This is like a Metal Gear wannabe character. Okay, and we can take out guys if we want. Let's see if that works.
Waste them.
You're clear.
Yeah, but the other one should go as well, right?
Designated.
Oh, okay.
He's down.
Whoa, that's pretty handy. And I think we also have a silence weapon, so we can go aggro ourselves as well.
Attention! By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest. Vacate the street immediately.
Target hit.
It's not only Deus Ex Mankind Divided or Metal Gear Solid Defense and Pain that this game reminds me of. It's of course also a bit Sam Fisher Splinter Cell vibe going on in here.
Enemy marked.
Target down.
Man, she's effective.
They're retracting the bridge. You need it to get across.
Control, wait, 2. I'm hearing fire in Sector 4. Raiden 2, this is Control.
Neutralized.
We're having trouble dispersing units. Comsec is glitchy. Manual station and wait for an update.
Enemy down.
Yeah, that was. Shoot him! Come on! Come on! Shoot him, woman.
Marking.
How the hell do they know my location?
Target hit.
Holy shit. Okay, this didn't went too well. We want to remain silent.
Anything you need help dealing with. We need to get to Containment Center 37. Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
Okay, so taking them out, if they're near each other, is not the wisest thing to do. Which is of course also
Target designated.
pretty obvious.
You're clear.
Attention! By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest. Vacate the street immediately.
You would think there is one guy over there, but there are actually two. So those two are pretty hard to get to without one of them noticing the other falling. Annoying. Ah, what I can do, of course, that's probably what they want you to do, is have the girl take out one.
They're retracting the bridge. You need it to get across.
Control, wait, 2. I'm hearing fire in Sector 4.
And immediately afterwards
This is Control.
shoot the other one. But first let's get these guys, because they are doing a long walk around. Okay, my plan would be to have her kill one. Like that one.
Drop him.
Target hit.
Like so. Like teamwork. Let's do the same with the other ones. good thing they're not wearing any helmets. Right, here we go. Ah, but they are wearing helmets. Goddamn.
Attention! By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest.
What to do?
Vacate the street immediately.
What I could do is use the adrenaline. Let's do that. So we do like this.
Target sighted.
We do like this. And we do like shoot him. Of course, this was an expensive kill. With the adrenaline shot being utilized. But it was effective as well. Oh man, totally forgot about that dude.
Take the shot.
Neutralized.
Okay, everything looking fine. That's our way across, I guess. And we have our adrenaline back. But first let's check. I guess we can also get across over here, right?
Attention!
I don't...
By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active.
I don't
Violators will be subject to arrest.
really understand why she made such a big deal of that bridge, but probably that is the only way to get to the higher level or something. Ah, these ones we can probably use as environmental damage. Forgot about the... oh shit. Forgot about those.
Target marked.
Enemy down.
Let's keep our eyes peeled because those black Helghast are pretty well camouflaged. In this environment. That's probably the bridge control over there. Let's see what's behind the counter. No way to get there. I'm really in a bind. I want to move a bit quicker, so standing up gives you that extra speed. But it of course also makes you more prone to discovery. With the extra sound that is being made. Okay, let's check the level below. What are these? Some kind of grenades?
Security Protocol 669. The citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest. Vacate the street immediately.
This is where we already were. I have no idea what kind of weapon that is. It's the same weapon I'm already using. And I'm just one thing curious about. That is that little passage over here. Yeah, which indeed doesn't hold anything worthwhile. Sometimes the turning speed is like super slow. Like this is the maximal here. Now it goes quicker, and that probably has to do with loading of assets in, so that the game prohibits faster turning because the graphics are not all loaded yet. But that's a bit annoying. Okay, where was that bridge control? I think it was over there. No. No, it's not this, right? No. Sometimes it's not really clear which button to press for interaction, because sometimes it's the circle for certain actions, like picking up adrenaline. And I think also...
Attention! By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest.
Opening doors, but sometimes also the square is used for changing weapons and stuff like that.
I can't override the system. The controls need to be destroyed. Hack a spider mine. It's the only way to open up a route to the other side.
Okay, here we go. Let's also try to not only open up that one. I wanted to also open up that control post over there, but I doubt we can get there unless we can get to the lower bridge passage. Yeah, here maybe? I don't think so. I think it will be just destroyed, the spider. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Also, the turning speed of the spiders are crazy slow. No idea why they would do that. I mean, if the player can turn quicker, why can't the spider? It's not like extra assets needed to be loaded in or something.
Coming Raiden 2, we found hacked transit controls. Fugitives heading your way. Over. Do you read me, Raiden 2? This is Control. Over. Control, this is Raiden 6. I've lost comms with Raiden 2. Dispatch 2 troops, Raiden 6. See what's going on. Over.
Alright, 2 troops are coming our way. I just wonder, there's also like a control tower over there. But I really didn't see any... by the way, pretty cool architecture. I really didn't see any spider bots moving around, so there's probably no way to hack that control tower. So just leave it be.
Attention! By order of Security Protocol 669, the citywide curfew is active. Violators will be subject to arrest. Vacate the street immediately.
Yes, we have like this Splinter Cell vibe going on, shooting the cameras down. Okay, let's see what button it is. I think circle. Yes, it is. So that's the primary interaction button, I guess. Also picking up stuff.
Please, it's my daughter. She...
Unless it's weapon related.
It wasn't me.
You are in violation of Municipal Code 457, Division Government Property. Code.
Cool. I hope that guy survived, right? Yes, he did. Good work.
Thanks.
No problem, man.
You're the guy they're looking for, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Control, this is Raiden 6. I'm in Sector 4. We've multiple KIAs. Everyone is dead. All units, be advised.
I hope
We
you've
have a
got some
fugitive
friends in
coming
this
out of
town.
Sector 4. He is armed and extremely dangerous.
Moderation feeds us all. Yeah, if you don't eat a lot, you keep less, more for the rest. So that's indeed true as a brick. Anyways, it's a cool game, man. It has more mechanics than simply running and gunning. With the owl and the stealth part and the slow-mo time and the C4 and the flanking. It's a pretty well-rounded, deep game, I must say. And collectibles, which I personally always really like. Do I want this gun? No, not really. Ah, it's silent. Silenced, I guess. Yes, I want that gun. Let's see if it has an alternative firing mode. Nope. So I guess everything weapon related is the square for interaction, like reloading, changing weapons. And everything not weapon related, picking it up, is the circle. Let's try it out. Yes, it is. And let's read the collectible. Just when we spotted the trenches, the relief felt like a hot meal. Watch your step, boy. The ground is treacherous. Stay behind me. If anything happens, you run. I'm not afraid. That's an order. That message needs to get back to our forces. Do you understand? Yes, sir. I have no idea what message. Like, if anything happens, run? Is that the message? Is that the order? No idea. Okay, but we're going strong as a motherfucker. Let's see how loud this weapon is. Not that loud, so that's perfect. It's a cool gun, but this one is cool as well. Very nice, but there's not really a way out of here, or is there? Ah, cool. Man, it's really hard. If I would choose what kind of game genre I enjoy most, it really depends on my mood, I guess. Like open world games or adventure games or FPSs. Like big blockbuster AAA FPS games, really, I really enjoy them. They appeal to me, but if I would be sent to an uninhabited, desolate tropical island, which game would I take with me? I have no idea. Because FPS games are more of the quick fixes and the impressive action set pieces and stuff. But other games also, like deep stealth games like Deus Ex, or beautiful realistic games like what's the name? The Skyrim like game that came out not too long ago. I've got it on my desktop. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna play it through it because it's really more of a walking simulator the way I play it than not. But the night game on the Crysis 3 engine. Okay, I can go to desktop, but yeah, let's just go to desktop. 1 sec. That will not disrupt the recording, I guess. I will see what the shortcut is called, and it is called Kingdom Come Deliverance. Games like that also have like a lot to offer, so I'm really not sure what I would take with me to the tropical islands, but yeah, what can you say? Did I? Yeah, I wanted to say, did I want to say anything? But I am saying a lot of random stuff all the time, so that's like a futile question. apparently I do want to say a lot. Hello. Oh shit. Ooh, it actually opens. That's only one thing that I don't like that much with the door mechanics. It's not really sure up front. A lot of doors you cannot interact with, but some you can. So if you really want to be sure whether you looked into each nook and cranny, you have to check each and every door. And then 8 out of 10 you cannot... it's useless because you cannot interact with them. So it would be cool if the interactable doors...
Yes, do not engage them. Just find the containment center.
It would be cool if the interactable doors would be somehow differentiated from the non-interactable ones. I'm pretty sure at one point we will have to take on that mech. Somehow it doesn't see me. That's fine. It's pretty weird that the mech relies on simple light for reconnaissance instead of like infrared or whatever you have. Or X-ray vision or whatever. The shadows looks pretty fine in my book. I'm never that much of a shadow critic. A lot of people really
Wall's not far, but they moved her out. There's going to be a lot more patrols from here on in.
a lot of players really get disturbed by less detailed shadows. Well, even the shadows in the first version of Skyrim, which were compared to the current special edition and to all the improvements patched in later. Oh. Don't shoot him, I want to save him. Those first Skyrim shadows, I really didn't have that much problem with, so that really shows that I'm not too sensitive as regards high fidelity shadows. Of course I prefer the better ones over the worse ones, but even worse ones, sometimes you really have to tell me that they are bad. Sometimes I don't even notice. While on the other hand, I'm pretty much a graphical whore. I always try to max everything out, get the deepest experience possible. I just don't have that sharp, that keen of an eye for certain aspects of graphics, like shadows. See you later. Here, and they really also, first I thought the adrenaline was more of a gimmick, but they really give it, it does really have a serious use in this game. Sometimes you cannot take two guys out in real time because they move to one of, if you are busy with the other one, the other one runs too quickly into cover and then everybody gets alerted. But with the adrenaline, you do have that, just that extra bit of time to take them out both. Let's see if we can...
All yours.
Ah, she's still there. Nice.
Target killed.
I thought she was already long gone, the sniper girl. But you just have that little extra bit of time to... Whoa. Is he alive? Yes, he is. To take him out in one go. Cool. I wonder whether this will alert them. Yes.
Update
did.
units attending section 21. Suspect may not be alone. Use caution.
Well, what's happening here?
Contain the area.
Who's doing that?
We're speaking with civilians in East Sector that observe the suspect with another individual.
Whoa, that actually removes the friendly foe functionality.
Covering fire! Heads
That was pretty effective. Man, hopefully it will not. Hopefully it will not trigger me as well. Here, there's another one. There's only one way to find out. If it triggers me as well, let's just try it. Hello, gun, where are you? Seems friendly. Whoa, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect that. Otherwise it would have been a pretty big fight. I'm not jumping down here because I don't think I can get back up here. Or can I? Yeah, I can. Where was that other camera? There was one. Or was I confused with that billboard? I find that I don't understand why picking stuff up, why they... Yeah, of course there are not that many buttons, but now it's circle. And for instance, if you are already full with like the adrenaline I just tried to pick up, then the default reverts back to the other function of the circle button, which is crouching, which is a bit annoying. So I wanted to say, why not make it all square, like picking up, reloading, but then you, I guess you will have the same problem. Here, there was the other one. Then if you cannot pick it up, that it will simply revert back to the reloading animation, which is also not what you want. So whether it's crouching or reloading, double function assignment at the same button. It's just yeah. Sometimes it's just a bit suboptimal. But you have to do what you can, I guess. Oh man, I would say this is a pretty good place to hide a collectible, but... So double function assignments, button assignments, it's not optimal, but it's preferably that than removing functionality a whole. Or totally. Or however you say that. Is this where we came from? I have no idea anymore. A bit weird physics. Why can't I get in here? Okay. Man, they had a lot of weaponry laid out, so this really was supposed to be one hell of a big fight. Holy shit, check out these graphics. They're not loading in. The ground texture. But, so that's hacking with the little spider and the turret. That was amazingly efficient. If you see, going by the adrenaline and the ammo that's lying about, that really, if you would have to take them on by yourself, it really would have been a frantic fight, probably. It weren't that many guys, but still. I'm just checking it out a bit also for the collectibles. It's a deep playthrough after all. There was nothing there, right? Ah, another one. Let's just wait before we trigger a cutscene and cannot get back anymore, which I always despise. Okay, we don't have our owl anymore. Holy shit, is that a camera as well, or just a light? I guess it's just a light. And I guess we went through it all pretty thoroughly, because this is where we already were. Okay, so we have to get back up there. Ah! Look at what we found here. Let's see if we can get to that camera. There must be a use for this. Oh, for this little bugger. Does it spawn back? Not really. Big ass door. Pretty high resolution texture. Alright, I guess we that was our friend. The turret over there. Let's keep that in mind, that we can use those. I guess we pretty thoroughly went through it. In my book, this really, again, this is really slow moving, panning around. But in my book, it was certainly a location where I would have hidden a collectible. But apparently Guerrilla Games thought otherwise, which is of course good as well. It's their game, after all. Okay, here we go. Hello, can I hit it? 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm glad I'm back in here. In the playthrough. It was too long. Time flies. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh. It's pretty effective. Or not effective, it's also effective, but I wanted to say it lasts pretty long, the adrenaline. Thank you very much, Guy. Hey, Guy. That was in the South Park, I think. The Canadian little kid. Like, hey, Guy. I'm not sure what he said, but it reminds me a bit of him. Alright, here we go.
There's a security team below you.
What did this do? Did that open the gates?
Yo, I got a
Ah.
man over here.
Okay, guys, see you later. Containment City, established 2361 AD, coordinates 44,723,1 north, 79,002 west, population approximately 3 million, depth 2.1 kilometers. Containment City, also known the New Helgen slums, is located on the Helgen side of the wall within one of the city's tiers. First inhabited by Vectan citizens who were denied the right of return after the construction of the wall and fled to the city's depths in order to escape persecution. It is believed non-Helgen Helgas make up 43% of the 3 million inhabitants that currently reside here. The rest of the inhabitants are Helgas that migrated from the rural areas of the planet in search of jobs and opportunities. Often subject to slave labor, they are forced to work in the loading bays, which oversee citywide and intergalactic container distribution. The agency has limited contact with several deep cover agents in this region. Evidence suggests the Black Hand terrorist group may have been aided by Helgast agencies to take control of the slums and help stabilize the region. It is believed the government now has little or no control of the area, and it has been classified as a high threat level. Alright, before we go back, we are under attack because I heard them running in. What do we have? We have Adrenaline, we have no Owl, but we can use the Sniper Girl. We maybe have that still support of the turret, which foregone its friend or foe capability, or at least it reversed them to the Helgas are now foes and I am their friend. And we of course have some explosives which I should make use of more tactically, so let's not forget to use explosives.
You're right on top of him. I'm re-engaging.
Ah! The turret is still doing its thing. Nice. At least they said we are on top of him, so that would mean they are over there. How the hell can the turret then shoot him? Ah, there they are. Probably they said something like he's on top of us. Or maybe they didn't meant on top of, like literally, like above, but like really close by. That could be it. Whatever it was, it went smooth as butter. Here they are all lying in their pool of blood, still spasming because of my little friend over there. I really like game design like this, that you really can do it different ways, and that it's not even that obvious. Like with a, yeah, of course it turned off the HUD, maybe with the HUD on it is made more obvious, but not like a big arrow like click here, then you can cheese your way through. It's really like it could just have well turned out to become a regular big frantic gunfight, and that I never would have noticed that it also could have been done the easy way with the turret. That's like cool game design, similar to Dark Souls, where there are even whole levels which you could just remain totally oblivious about, like to totally walk past, because there are really certain sequences of events that you have to undertake to open up certain levels, which in my book is really cool game design. It really keeps you on edge, like what could have been, or maybe what is there more, instead of being it all made like fully foolproof and super obvious, and like how most modern games have become. So I really like this game design. End of my rant.
Position. Find another way around. Meet you on the other side.
Okay, I guess she's not with us anymore. Okay, I'm still in the expectation of a lot of enemies, but probably because I didn't really shoot in a while, but of course the game thinks you just had a frantic fight over there, so probably now there is like a quiet section.
Affecting seeing how we really live. This is the truth, Kellen. This is what your sanctions do. These are the people they hurt. All you're doing is helping to breed a new generation of extremists.
I of course never had the big fight over there, so now I have like two easy sections in a row. That's cool. A lot of time game design is like a big fight, quiet section, big fight, quiet section, etc. The only thing I'm hoping is not that this game is getting a bit too political, also like with real life events, like sanctions and stuff. Beautiful, yeah, I forgot the technical term, but that reflection stuff. And also the parallax occlusion, I guess it is. It looks pretty cool, like the depth of the material. Ooh, that's pretty bad. The only thing in my book that they could have done is, but probably that there are limitations because of the engine, but put in a bit more.
I choose me. Don't do this. I love you.
Put in a bit more inhabitants. Holy shit. And here they are. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Please, stop him! Do something!
Holy shit.
No! Why didn't you stop him? Why?
Okay, let's try that again and try to stop him.
Position. Find another way around. Meet you on the other side.
Let's shoot the gun from his head. And
It makes a change. Affecting seeing how we really live. This is the truth, Kellen. This is what your sanctions do. These are the people they hurt.
I'm not gonna wait to
All
die.
you're doing.
no. Now I shot him myself.
I can't make it to a position. Find another way around.
Let's try if we just run up to him.
Side.
Are these also Hellcast? They look.
Nothing.
Yeah. They all have a bigger nose.
It makes a change. Affecting seeing how we really live. This is the truth, Kellen. This is what your sanctions do. These are the people they hurt. All you're doing is helping to breed a new generation of extremists.
I'm not gonna wait to die.
Can I help you out?
I choose. I choose
Hey.
me.
Don't do this. I love you!
Oh. Can I help you? I'm pushing every button, but it doesn't really help. And if I shoot him... Ah, it doesn't trigger when I'm near.
Please, stop him!
Oh.
Do something!
God damn it.
No!
Okay, I did everything I could try to help.
Why didn't you stop him? Why?
Sorry, lady. What the hell is that? Just a lamp. A light. Alright, let's get ahead and get stuff done. Aha!
10 containers an hour are moving through here. That's 50,000 units a week. Someone on Helgen wants a lot of steel. Who's taking delivery? Does it matter? Only one reason for all that.
Oh, if I click the... I wanted to show the menu accompanying this audio log, but that really didn't work out too well. So let's try it again.
10 containers an hour are moving through here. That's 50,000 units a week. Someone on Helgen wants a lot of steel. Who's taking delivery? Does it matter? Only one reason for all that steel. What they are doing with it is not my concern. All that matters is I go home to my family. If war comes to us, conscription will be implemented, then it will be your concern. Deal.
Okay.
What they are doing with it is not my concern. All that matters is I go home to my family. If war comes to us, conscription will be implemented, then it will be your concern.
Hang in there, dude. Hang in there, people.
I don't care who you are, just help! Somebody please help us!
Did he also shoot himself? Yeah, maybe. Is that a
Do you
gun?
have
No.
medicine? Anything?
Yeah, here.
This is all I have.
Thank you.
No, you shouldn't use it as a bandage. You should give it to him. Anything worthwhile here? Nope. Flying cardboard boxes. Carton boxes. No, it are cardboard boxes or cartons, I guess. Not carton boxes. Carton board boxes. I don't think that's a word. I used to work in an English environment, but I haven't for the last 2 years anymore. So my English is deteriorating a bit, so that's why I'm just sometimes screwing about with English words and trials and tribulations and formulations. Nothing much here. This is just a quiet area for some atmosphere building and background story, context, what hardship the Hellguest have to endure continuously, while on the other side of the wall the Vecton city looks pretty prosperous and stuff. And you can of course ask yourself who is responsible for their fate. Maybe the Vectons, because of the sanctions they apparently imposed. But of course there's also such a thing as own responsibility. And that is why I don't really like this theme that much, which is of course very similar to real life and reality, what also goes on in the real world, with countries being like super messy. Who is to blame for that? The inhabitants themselves or the prosperous nations around the globe elsewhere? that's a tough decision, and that's a serious topic, and one which I prefer not to have to consider while fleeing from reality in a gaming world. But yeah, it is what it is. It does make it a bit more gritty, of course, and realistic.
At the top of the elevator.
Okay.
Those containers are dangerous. Find a control panel, release the crane maglock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
Ooh, that would be cool. I think they will be squashed. Let's first mark him.
Enemy marked.
By the way, she is still there. I thought she...
Target killed.
How the hell did he see? Okay, I thought he was standing around the corner. No, this is not working. I thought she was a gunner, but she is with us still,
At the top of the elevator.
which is cool.
Those containers are dangerous. Find a control panel, release the crane maglock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
Might have something.
No, there was nothing.
Heads up.
Enemy marked.
Target killed.
Are they alerted now? No, they're not, which is cool. Okay, if I take them out, probably those two guys over there will become suspicious. So let's use the double trick. I find this Helga's gun pretty cool, the one lying on the ground. I just would wish for a more cool gun of the Vecton forces themselves. They don't, that white gun, like the electricity shooting laser like gun, doesn't really do it for me. Okay, here we go. We take this one. Oh fuck. Let's go. Okay. No, that didn't went really well. That was right between his eyes.
Meet at the top of the elevator. Target are dangerous. Find a control panel, release the crane maglock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
Okay, maybe this is not really possible to stealth it, because these two guys... No, it should be possible, right? Maybe if I take the other one out first, the other one will not notice. Or I could just drop the crane, let them notice it, and then take out two of them. That is pretty much doable. Only two. But let's first try and see if I take out that guy first. Why did they get alerted? I had a silence weapon, right?
Meet me at the top of the elevator. Those containers are being killed. Find a control panel, release the crane to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
Marking.
Target killed.
Okay, let's just first take the crane. Maybe they will not become suspicious and or the crane, the container, maybe they will think it's an accident.
Maybe at the top of the elevator.
Enemy marked.
Those containers are dangerous. Find your control panel, release the crane mag lock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
Or maybe if I shoot that other guy, the other guy will not even notice. Let's try that. Like if I shoot him.
Marking.
Target killed.
And then take out the other guy. No. He did notice.
I have a man down over here!
Yeah, that really doesn't work. Shall I pick the collectible now? Yeah, let's do that. What happened here? A massacre. This was our front line once. Now there were no lines, no borders. It was chaos. The enemy was everywhere. Who amongst us knew what we were trying to defend? I could sense something was here. A presence. I didn't know if it was my imagination, but the rats seemed aware of us. Keek. They screeched and scurried. A warning had been sent. We had become intruders. Okay, let's just try with the container approach.
Maybe at the top of the elevator. Those containers are target killed. Find a control panel, release the crane mag lock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot. Mark the container. I can shoot it for you.
Did that work out? Oh. Doesn't really go as smooth as planned. Why the hell is this not possible to simply fully stealth?
Maybe at the top of the elevator. Those containers are dangerous. Target killed. Find a control panel, release the crane mag lock, and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot. Engage.
Hostiles! Check your field of fire! Get clenching fire on it!
That was it, right? Assuming, yeah, they got all hit by the elevator, or by the container. Okay, it's a bummer, because I really would have liked to fully stealth it. Like also in my previous playthrough of Uncharted, you could call it a bit obsessive, but I had certain sections that really, it became a project on its own of being able to fully stealth through it. And I really, certain sections, I didn't include it in the playthrough, all the failed attempts, but I maybe replayed them like literally a couple of them 200 times or something. Just to finally get the patterns straight and the possibilities and fully stealth through it. But I'm not gonna, yeah, because I spent so much time on that, I'm not gonna do that in this one. I will try to do it as stealthily as possible, but for instance, a sequence like this, where I'm not even sure whether fully stealthing it is possible at all. I am not gonna spend too much time trying to do it 100% silent. Because taking out that guy was noticed by these guys. Taking out the guy over there to the left was noticed by that guy. So it really looked a bit impossible to fully stealth. Maybe what I could have done, but where do you come out? No, you come out over here. I thought maybe sneak up to him and melee him, but that's also not possible. So I don't even think that this section was fully stealthable. Ah! Ah, fuck. No, that was a waste. That was a waste of a good container. Ah, but that droid was not even below it, so but I do see a lot of, I see some ammunition scattered about, so there will be more fighting coming up, so maybe indeed that was a waste of a good container. Okay, let's just try it one more time. It's a small section and I will not waste that container.
Meet me at the top of the elevator. Target kill. Containers are dangerous. Find a control panel.
Okay, one thing is for sure, I can
shoot the entire box loose, or just mark it and I'll take the shot.
I can the guys down below, they can all be dealt with via the container.
Mark the container. I can shoot it for you.
Yeah, but let's try to fully stealth it. Or is that not possible? Where are they? Yeah, he's right. Is he? Will he see me? This should be possible, right? Mark him.
Marking.
Target killed.
Hey, you! Fire a man down over here.
God damn it, they are in each other's field of vision, which is a bit annoying. And now they're probably not below the container anymore. Hey, can I get out?
Flush him out! Move the flanking position! Move it!
They're pretty well armored, I must say. Man, did I forget to... Where's the other guy? Hello. Where are you? I have no idea where he is. There he was. Okay, not stealthily at all again, but at least we didn't ruin that container thingy. Oh shit, we cannot make that jump. We have to go through here. Ah! And again, I am forgetting to make good use of the grenades. Could have, of course, just... That's what I should have done. Drop the container and simultaneously drop a grenade over there. That would have taken care of them without them noticing each other, because they would all be taken out at the exact same time. God damn it. I hear a dude. But I don't see a dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Where's the other one? Did I take him out? Both? No, that's only one, right? Ah, there he is. There's not much use in having a silenced weapon here, right? I guess. Maybe let's just go loud. Screw it. I mean, we always have this one. I only don't really like the attachment on this one. Okay, this is where we can drop down. We can also drop down over here. And I'm pretty sure that immediately we will be swarmed. Probably from over there. So, oh no, we can also be swarmed from over there. You see, this game is all about flanking. They will probably be coming from two directions. So we will have to pick up a spot where they will be in a bottleneck with only one route or vantage point towards me, so I can minimize the danger of flanking. That looks like a pretty good spot over there. Let's try it.
Kellen, there's a large attack drone incoming. Don't try and fight it head on, you'll get cut to pieces. If you got EMP grenades, use them.
Ah, that were the blue grenades. The only thing is, I'm not seeing a large attack drone anywhere. Ah, there it is. And if that drone is being accompanied by regular soldiers, it could become quite an annoying Okay, this is, I'm done. Didn't expect this. Oh! This is also a bit of a bummer. But I did seem to... Here. God damn it. There were some grenades over there. This could become a pretty annoying fight, I guess.
Kellen, there's a large attack drone incoming.
Ah.
Don't try and fight it head on, you'll get cut to pieces. If you got EMP grenades, use them.
Okay, I will. Did that work? See you later. Whoa. I thought that maybe I had him, but I didn't.
Kellen, there's a large attack drone incoming. Don't try and fight it head on, you'll get cut to pieces.
Maybe using the container is also an option, of course.
Taking damage. Keep going.
Whoa. That was what I heard. Ah! There's a container over there. Ah, fuck. That's of course the way. It's in the... So I simply have to... Shit. I have to lure it towards a container.
Kellen, there's a large attack drone incoming. Don't try and fight it head on, you'll get cut to pieces. If you got EMP grenades, use them.
I will. I will, honey. Come on, bro. Okay, it looks like...
It's stunned. Even now. Engaging. Good work, Kellen. It's destroyed.
Nice. Didn't expect that to work. Because it's a bit... How do you say it? Visual distortion. Like the container, it's... You would think it's in the middle of this little walkway and that the robot was more to the back, but apparently they were lined up sufficiently enough for him to be squashed like a bug on a windshield of a Bugatti Veyron driving 240 miles per hour. Something like that was like what we just witnessed. Or something similar to that. But that this is also, like, I must say, cool gameplay. There are a lot of games that simply say, okay, you're on the hardest difficulty level, we will just throw so many enemies at you that you have to count on luck just as well as skill to be able to get through it, which I sometimes find a bit cheap, like giving the enemies like this near unexhaustible health bar and making their damage output like times 10, and then just throwing you in the mix with being flanked and without a lot of ammunition. That is really like almost a game of dice on whether you will succeed, and that it's more like perseverance, like, okay, I will just retry until somehow the stars line up and I will be able to get through it. I find that sometimes a bit of a cheap way of raising the difficulty, and this other games would maybe, like an encounter like this would make it like that, like have like a big boss like enemy pop up with accompanied by a lot of regular Joes, which make it way more frantic. And then just try to have you just dig it out. As opposed to how this level now was created with options. Like, even if this would not have worked, there would have been a second container that you could have maybe lured the mech into. It's the same as with the previous section with the turret. That you can make it a big frantic fight if you want. You could have also probably taken out the mech simply with grenades and bullets. But the alternative, like the option that it's there, that it exists, it's in my book really cool game design. So as that it doesn't necessarily need to be an exercise in frustration, which a lot of modern games really turn out into. Okay, I'm just looking ahead a bit, or in the level a bit for possible collectibles, but I didn't see any. So let's hop onto the elevator.
Wait, I'm getting something on the radio. Multiple fire teams coming down to that level. Find cover.
Okay, maybe they did want to turn it into an exercise of frustration. Because we're not done yet, we will see. Ah. That's not too bad.
Marked.
Target killed.
Take him out.
Target killed.
No, you didn't. By the way, this really shows oh, he glitched through the floor. I don't mind. But there was also, I think, still another one. Apparently not. I even hear him. Ah, okay. Now he probably was in the middle of the level still somewhere. And then he really fell through. And then he got removed from the game. And the music stopped and the encounter was over. So this was more like making the player anxious. Like saying, yeah, lots of fire teams are coming your way. It were only 4 guys. Of course, 2 of them were armored, but still, it was not like... it was not an exercise in frustration. Alright, and now what? Again, it's super slowly moving. This is going really quick. And to the left, it goes super slowly. Alright, I still have no idea what our objective is actually. Mazar or something, that's what we're after. I think that's the woman who is making some kind of biological agents to take out the Helghast. War footing. Infectants threaten peace.
The Helghast are not afraid to embrace war.
That was Governor Vizari or Chancellor, whatever her name is. That's where we can get out. This is where we maybe find a collectible. Yes, we do. I heard something. Be quiet, soldier. What's that, my little friends? We have company. Well, that is exciting. See, I told you it would work. Come, let us say hello. Be quiet, soldier. Well, what's that, my little friends? We have company. Well, that is exciting. See, I told you so. What emerged from the depths was surely one of us. He wore our uniform, he bore our colors, but he was horribly altered. Something had happened to him, something terrible. Oh man, this... Well, that is because he told you to come to say hello. Ah, these are not the protagonists. That middle balloon, text balloon. That is actually the zombie-like creature who has allied with the rats, and probably it will turn out into a straight-up zombie comic book. Right? What emerged from the depths was surely one of us. Yeah, okay. That was a black balloon, so that I was just wondering whether that last balloon, like, oh, he's not one of us, whether that was spoken by someone in the picture, or whether it was just a descriptive neutral balloon only by the author himself, and the latter was the case. Okay, we have some kind of lab going on here. Hello, lab. Let's see if it's destructible. Nope. I must say, the guns, they really feel like punchy. That's of course, if you have to do one thing right in an FPS, it's that. And they did not fail in that regard.
Are you going to convince your side to stand down or not?
Look across the wall. Our city's still smoldering.
I told you, we...
Blame the Black Hand all you want. Vector doesn't want the truth. He wants justice.
At what cost? You've never faced annihilation before. We have. Trust me, it's not worth it.
People like us don't get to make that call.
Why? Why do we let others make it for us? Why do we let them throw us away? Our lives mean nothing to them.
Okay. Some heavy political deliberation. Here, and now for instance, like, you can move around super quickly. It really, I think, has to do with how many textures need to be streamed in the scene. Ah, there's our little buddy. Hey, buddy. Even the spider pans around a bit quicker. Alright. That's where I want you to go, spider. Here. Nice volumetric lighting a bit. Or fog, whatever it was. It looked like fog. Or let's just call it fog lighting. Really thick lighting. Man, I'm looking forward to playing Gran Turismo Sport, for instance, in HDR. The HD.
I just lost my cloak charge. I'm going to have to get through to the control room without it. Meet me at transit loading. And don't shoot anything unless I mark it, or we'll have every unit on us.
The HDR lighting was amazing in Gran Turismo Sport, or is amazing. And also the cool thing is, like, playing that game a bit later in its life cycle, is that you have so many patches and additional content, because they are pumping out like additional tracks and cars like every month or so, and still up until last week the version 1.25 came out with 8 new cars and a new track. It's actually way more, yeah, patience is a virtue, and with that game it really pays to wait until you play it, because you will play just simply a way better version of the game than compared to the launch version. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Driving like a cool car, there she is, through the green hell, like the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Looking forward. But just have to wait for my new PC to be built, because my current PC cannot handle the decoding of H.265 codecs. Okay, we have actually 2 mechs here, which is a bit too much. 3. And no containers. So indeed, it's best to stay silent. So let's deliberate with our girlfriend over here what the best course of action is. What the hell is this? It's like some kind of diagonal elevator or something. Like an automatic staircase. Not sure what the English word is. Let's check. I'm just curious about that one. Like what you have in buildings, in malls, you have like those automatic staircases. And the word is the escalator. Constant speed moving walkway, escalator, electric stairway. Yeah, moving stairway or escalator. So not elevator, but escalator.
Take this.
Cool that we have to turn the rolls around.
We're locking everything down. We won't get across on foot. I'm gonna make a break for the transit controls. Cover me. I'll call out targets.
Okay. Man, it's a cool game.
Sentinel, get eyes up on that platform. The call scene was shit. Got a spotlight up there. Any news on the victim? He's racking up quite a death toll. Reports say he's got help from the inside. Prison sector just don't want to admit they messed up.
Hopefully this is
Take out that spotlight.
Hopefully this is doable without the HUD. But if she is clear in her description, it should be.
There's teams moving in. They've got attack drones escorting them. Don't engage them. They'll have support teams nearby. The only way through this is hitching a ride on a container.
I have no idea what she just said. She said something about attack drones or something. And with a drone, I am thinking about flying objects, but maybe she's meaning those dudes. Anyway, yeah, you tell me, honey. What the hell do I do? Ah, maybe I have to get there? No. Nope. Okay, let's listen carefully what she says. Let's listen carefully to what she says.
Fire. There's teams moving in. They've got attack drones escorting them. Don't engage them. They'll have support teams nearby. The only way through this is hitching a ride on a container.
Okay, so I don't need to do anything. I should not engage. And I should hitch a ride on a container, but I don't even see her anymore now. Ah, there she is.
Take the shot.
What shot? This shot?
Hold your fire. It looks like they're going to split up. There's a camera on the walkway and those two guards. Take them out.
What walkway? On what camera? I see a walkway over here. But I don't see a... Yeah, there's a camera. And two guards. Ah. But where's the other guard before he sees his body? Ah. Man, this... For me, this is really like old-timey good fun playing. This really reminds me like Agent 007. 007 Nightfire, for instance.
Target down.
I really dig sequences like this. Right. Give me an order.
About the controls.
Good work, honey.
Send the container over to you.
I've got a breaker that keeps tripping. Looks like a light show now. Let me take a look.
Ah, I'm moving already. By the way, I wanted to say this is hardest difficulty, but actually it's not that hard. Because you can really make use of the...
Find cover inside the container. Hurry. Stay out of sight.
In what container? Oh, here. You can really make use of the environment, so it's not that hard. But of course...
Snipers in the tower. The fugitive is here. Get on watch now.
You're clear of the ATAC, but guards just moved into the tower in front of you. Deal with them and then push up.
But what I want to say, it's not that hard. This max difficulty, but it is not the hardest difficulty level. Holy shit! I have to be a bit more quick. In the menu, you can actually buy a higher difficulty level, which is like, of course, totally stupid. Like microtransactions for raising the difficulty. Should be just in the game itself, but yeah. So I don't think this is actually this is the highest difficulty in the default game, but you can use a DLC or a microtransaction to up it a bit further. But yeah, it's good enough for me. It could be a bit more difficult because it's indeed not that hard. Tyron is toast. Flatco Tyron, the evil architect behind the sickening attacks on Vector City that claimed thousands of innocent lives, was killed yesterday in a daring operation led by Vector security forces. The president made the announcement late last night and declared that justice has been swift and merciless. He also went on to praise the brave men who carried out the mission deep inside New Helgon territory, which is where Tyron's compound was located. Sources have revealed DNA testing was conducted immediately to confirm Tyron's identity, although the government has yet to confirm the whereabouts of the body. Spontaneous celebrations broke out across the country as news of Tyron's death spreads. Crowds gathered in the streets, waving Vectum flags and showing support for the victims and their families. Meanwhile, as the record still smolders in places around the city, rescue services continue the difficult search for survivors. One cannot help but think that weeks, months, even years from now, long after the rubble has been cleared away and the fallen buried... God damn it, last sentence. Really, there was also a previous newspaper where I had this same issue. This is so time consuming, this setup. Why not make it's a little bit bigger, the layout, so it doesn't need to scroll. Long after the rubble has been cleared away and the fallen buried, the scars of this tragic event will still remain for us all to see. Sad day for Geyer. The Helghast Workers' Union won a landslide victory in Monday's elections, giving them 82 of the 108 seats in the chamber. The party's leadership is made up of high-ranking members from Scholar Vizari's government, who, after the Autarch's murder, went on to protect Chancellor Vizari during her time in exile on Gyre. Vecta has yet to release a statement saying whether they recognize the legitimacy of the win, and as the hours go by, a peaceful transfer of power seems ever more unlikely. Walk of Shame. By the way, we are reading the Vectum Daily from 7/2/2390, and it's sponsored by NWork1. Last article, Walk of Shame. Stripped of fame or glory and without his usual entourage of PR moguls and burly bodyguards, disgraced actor Ryan Grant was forced to join the thousands of Helghast deportees making their rightful return to New Helgon. The actor was clearly unable to hide his embarrassment as he was jostled and jeered by his fellow countrymen. A statement was released by Mr. Grant's legal team saying they will continue to fight for their client, but from this side of the wall any chance of help is all but impossible. Not sure what went on with him. Maybe he was a Helghast or something.
But guards just moved into the tower in front of you. Deal with them and then push up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there they are. Okay. Now what? Do I get back out there? I don't want to. Mama, I don't want to get back out there. Just kidding. Let's get back out there. Oh.
Damn it. There's more guards just ahead of you. You're going to have to take them out. I can't stop the containers down.
Are there more? I don't see them. Okay, we have maybe 2 options to go now. Left or right. I am actually fixed. I cannot move. Oh.
Hold on to that. Look up.
Amazing what you do to protect them.
It's lies, Kellen. Vectins are easily blinded.
Is this...
We suffer from a different problem. We live in despair, surrounded by chaos and violence. We are not blind. We know that. We know the truth. Tell me, which one of us is freer? Are we not both slaves?
I'll do. I'll try and get them to stand down.
That's all I ask.
Okay. From here it looks like a pretty livable city.
Nice shooting, Vectin, but I'm gonna need my rifle back.
But containment city or bubbling, or I'm not sure what the word is, bruisend. It's like a bubbling city. No, it's 1 second. We do bruisend, and it's like sparkling, fizzling city. Sparkling city, maybe. Let's do bruisende stad. That is like sparkling city, and it is like a booming city. No, hustling city. Exciting, pulsating city, thriving city. Maybe that is, yeah, I think that is a bit what I was looking for. It looks like a thriving, buzzing city over there, but containment city, if you're actually on the ground, it's a lot less so. Okay, where is the lady friend? Ah, she's over there. I will give her rifle back.
Thanks.
What you said about killing Massar, you mean it?
I couldn't live with myself otherwise. If you were honest, neither could you. Come on, it's not much further.
Ah, her pack is
To
working.
the control tower. See if you can find a way to disable the security system. Maybe there's a spider mine around here. Stand by until I get in position.
Okay, I have to get the control tower deactivated or something. First, let's see if we can...
I'm ready. Mark your targets.
Ah! Fine. No, it's again just a regular Hellgast gun. You see, this is what I mean. This door is not interactable, but others are. And they look 100% equal. Similar. Holy shit. Same goes for this one probably. You see, I'm just reverting back. Instead of circle is doing interact, it reverts to the primary function of crouching. Which is a bit stupid. But again, as mentioned, I prefer to have more controls with an occasional annoyance like that than simply have less controls. More functionalities, I mean, with the button assignments, like double assignments for the same button. That's better than single assignments with less functionality overall. Alright. Oh shit. I see those grenades, and that probably means we have to fight like... do I see containers hanging? No. That could mean we have to fight one of those big robots. Which is not my favorite pastime. I'm getting a bit lazy. Of course I will not shy away from a big mech fight, but... I'm in a bit of a lazy Sunday mood, and I'm more in for a walking simulator and admiring the scenery and stuff compared to a full out frantic battle. What the hell is that over there? Is that a control? Yeah, it looks like a control thingy. So we have a control thingy there, but we also have a control thingy over there. Let's see what this one does. And see you later. Did I do anything? Do I get a respawn? Can I have a new spider? This didn't really do it for me. I don't need a spider, I can just get over there. Probably.
Deploying in reinforcements.
No, that didn't work.
I have to get over to the control tower. See if you can find a way to disable the security system. Maybe there's a spider mine around here. Stand by until I get in position.
Let's also check out what is on the other side. Maybe there's a spider here as well. And a collectible. Hello.
Sentry Post 224 Alpha reporting illegal shots. Sentry Post 224 Alpha reporting illegal shots fired across the DMZ into New Helgen. Second incident within 2 days. Vecton offensive could be imminent. Requesting additional units. We cannot afford to take any chances. We must be ready for them.
Subject: shooting incident report, speaker Erwin Wechter, location New Helgen port 33, shots fired. Alright.
Across the DMZ into New Helgen. Second incident within 2 days. Vecton offensive could be imminent. Requesting additional units. We cannot afford to take any chances. We must be ready for them.
Here, why can't I just sneak through there? It just simply doesn't fit. Hopefully this doesn't make too much noise. It's a pretty high gun if you look at it. It's because of the grenade barrel attachment probably. But it looks almost square. Let's do this a bit more action-packed. I will slide into him and then get him. Is that possible? Yeah, probably it is. Yes, that was possible. Okay, it didn't went all that smooth, but it did work. Okay, there's the dude. I think we have to get over to that little thingy. Because the control module that we blew up didn't do anything. That was probably simply an elevator or something. So let's go to the other one. And maybe take an Helgen Gust out with it. And this... no. Yeah, where the hell is the control post then? Okay, I'm gonna start over.
I have to get over to the control tower. See if you can find a way to disable the security system.
Because
Maybe there's a spider mine around here.
I
Stand by until I get in position.
do want to take it out actually. Oh, I don't have a primary weapon, so I do have to take one from here.
I'm ready. Mark your targets.
Mark your targets. Okay, so here are even more guns. Let's check it out. We have a small one. We have a sculpt one. And we have another sculpt one. I don't like the sculpt one. I like that one. This one. It's not perfect, but it's the best available, I would say. And here we go. See you later. Alligator. Come on, spider. Get your move on. Can you imagine having 8 limbs? It would be pretty freaky. I'm still not sure where the security system... Here, doesn't that... Yeah, but we already took that one out. That didn't do anything. Where the security control module is, the one that we need to take out. I have no idea. Probably now we will just... I think that's it. Probably, unless the spider simply explodes because we are out of its allowed boundaries. There's also a control thing over there. There are a lot of control things over here. But let's first go with this one. Can we get up there? No. Did this do anything? Yes! Nice! Very nice. Is the camera still working? Oh, and I can just mark targets, I guess.
He's marked.
Target killed.
Very good. Hopefully that guy doesn't see his body.
Target designated.
Target killed.
Alright, hopefully he didn't alert his other buddies. Yes, he did.
Waste him.
Target killed.
Very handy, such a big ass sniper rifle. Ah, over there. Come on, bro. I'm too far away. Unfortunately. But he doesn't really have a line of sight going downwards, so let's first check out what we all have here. A shotgun, a regular Hellgas gun. That's the only gripe I have a bit, is the variety in guns. And again, that some things are interactable and others aren't, while they look very similar. Alright. It's him, the soldiers I told you about, the one we drove mad. We've made a mistake coming here, we're sorry. No mistake. We're taking shelter. Hold your tongue. Now, let the boy speak. It's raining. We won't be any bother just until it passes. We're trying to get the message back. The enemy are going to attack. Isn't it? The enemy is going to attack. The enemy? You all look the same to me. What are you saying? You're one of us. And then I knew the sign, that sickening composition of guts was his doing. Our prophecy was to face him, the face of abomination. He looked into my eyes. That's right, you saw it, didn't you? You knew, and yet you still came. I knew there was someone out there like me, someone who could see the truth. Okay. They are going for a final standoff, probably. Final face-off. But for instance, a door like this, you would think, you can open it, but no, you cannot. And this, okay, these offline, that is valid. Cool ships. Are there more ships? Yes, there are. This is actually what, when the PlayStation 3, I think it was Killzone 2 at the time or whatever, came out, it had like one of those little flying troop transport thingies in the release trailer, flying into a city and then getting hit by anti-aircraft fire and tumbling down. That looked amazing graphically, and the final game never, by any stretch of the imagination, neared that level of visual fidelity. These are real ones. Let's take those. But this one does. This is actually the game that should have accompanied that launch trailer. I think it was for the PlayStation 3. It's about the same graphical fidelity. Of course, trailers are all the time are making the games look way better than they actually are. Look at The Witcher, look at so many games that are being dialed down at the actual release version compared to the footage in the trailers. What's this? It looks like a mech or something. This is like some flying mech. But yeah, that's of course, that's marketing. I find that's why I actually maybe dislike marketing. I think you should just fire all the marketing. That if you have a good product, you don't need that much marketing. I'm becoming a bit hesitant. I think we have to face off with this dude over here. We have a lot of ammunition, a lot of grenades. We have big firepower over here. So I'm pretty sure that we are in for a big fight. Hello, friends. Hello, big ass gun. Okay, probably. Hello. 16 rockets. No, 8 rockets. I'm crazy. No, 16 rockets. Probably we will also have to stun him with the grenades. But I'm just wondering how we would go about that. How we would go about it if he is airborne. Hey, where's that big ass gun? Oh, here it is. I'm getting a bit hesitant. Here's another big ass gun. It's not there for nothing. I mean, it's not like there are a lot of regular Joes here shooting to be shot. Oops, another flying monstrosity. 3 other flying. Holy shit. 300 flying monstrosities. Holy shit. This is like the airfield for them. Oh. And this looks like a recharging pole of some kind. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have also no idea where we are or what we needing to do. Do we need to get back to Vecta across the wall? Probably. We did take out the terrorist leader. So that's at least one goal accomplished. Hey. What's this? Sniper rifle? Yes. Oh man, I am now getting flashbacks of the last level, the last big fight on, I think it was Killzone 2 or 3, with Helghast coming into some kind of basement room from all directions on the hardest difficulty. It was crazy difficult. That was one of those fights that I was talking about earlier on. That it was almost not about skill, but just sheer luck of being able to get through it. And I'm for sure not hoping that they are including a level section like that in this one. Because I really don't feel like that right now. Okay, we can get in there. Let's see what the other route brought us. Would have brought us, probably the same, but then from a different location. No, yeah, it is green as well. Okay, this looks like a landing pad for all those aerial drones thingies with 16 rockets and a big ass machine gun on them. Maybe I have to get this one out and insert it in that thingy outside. But first, let's get that mother sucker. Why didn't he see us when we were outside?
I'm at the control room.
They're adjusting their quadrant. They're gonna be here any second. The antenna's down. We need to get power back up. You're going to have to get a new capacitor into the array. I saw one at the back of the room. Damn it. It's the capacitor outside at the base of the panel. The antenna array is defective.
Antenna's up and running.
Good work. Communication systems are up. Give me some time to take control of the ATACs.
Hey, why the hell can't I get back in there? Holy shit.
I've almost got this. Hold on for a bit longer.
Yeah, hold on for a bit longer. I have no idea where I'm being shot from. Ah.
It's working. They're engaging them. The reprogram isn't going to last. We need to get you out of here.
Ah! That was pretty cool.
Flank his position. Get cover and fire.
see, it doesn't do anything. Damn it. Holy shit. Okay, I would like regular grenades. Is that possible? Man, this is actually a pretty cool fight. Oops. See you later. Holy fuck! What do you want me to do? God damn it. God damn it. What the hell do you want me to do? Okay, this will probably be a couple of deaths. And probably I will have to edit out some failed attempts, otherwise it will become
Antenna's up and running.
Good work. The communication system's
too
up.
boring.
Give me some time to take control of the ATAX.
Okay, give me some time to check my surroundings and see where is what. God damn it. Alright. I'm going for a quick sanitary stop. See you in a sec.
Give me some time to take control.
Okay, guys, I am back. Although, okay, I wanted to say I didn't hear anything. I just started the recording again from the short sanitary stop, and let's restart the checkpoint because this is not going very well.
Antenna's up and running.
Probably I will have to.
Time to take control of the ATAX.
It will take some tries. This looks like a pretty big fight. So probably I will have to do some trial and error, and I will fail a couple of times. As you saw there, for instance, I totally
It's working. They're engaging them. Reprogram isn't going to last. We need to get you out of here.
I totally screwed up. Oh, those grenade drops that I just did. So it will for sure take some tries. And after this death, I will just simply probably remain silent and try to. I will edit out all the failed attempts. Oh, there was no guy anymore. And of course, up front, I'm not sure what will be the successful run. So if I keep on doing commentary, probably that will be a lot of wasted commentary for all the failed attempts. So I will just have to remain silent a bit. Because it's quite hectic. No idea where I'm being shot from. Ah. Oh, fuck me. But those aerial units, they seem pretty effective, to be honest. Unless those little robots oh, fuck me. Until they get on top, which they eventually do, as I noticed in the last try. And I also have no idea Okay, let's try again with... Oh! Oops! Oh, fuck! See you later! God damn it. Okay, I will just try to now edit in the successful run.
Antenna's up and running.
Good work. The communication systems are up. Give me some time to take control of the ATACs. I've almost got this. Hold on for a bit longer. It's working. They're engaging them. The reprogram isn't going to last. We need to get you out of here.
Find his position. Good covering fire.
I've tied in the ATAC's targeting into your marking system. Mark targets you want engaged.
Antenna's up and running.
Good work. The communication systems are up. Give me some time to take control of the ATACs. I've almost got this. Hold on for a bit longer.
Okay, looks pretty good. I mean, I don't see a lot of robots anymore. Only some small arms fire. Oh shit, there's another one. Holy fuck. Nice. Okay, I'm cheesing my way through the level. Lucky there was... Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Can I please take a headshot? God damn it. Where was the other one? There was another one. No, there wasn't. Luckily there was a checkpoint mid-battle, which would really help out as regards to frustration avoidance. And of course I am conscious of the fact that I'm a bit cheesing my way through it. Holy fuck, what was that? I think something got shot out of the air. God damn it, no more big guns. God damn it, I don't have any more. We still have 2 of those buggers, it seems. And I want to make a dash for it to get a better weapon, but yeah. Fuck. I wanted to make a dash for a better weapon, but it's so hectic. Okay, I do need to get some ammunition over here. This is getting a bit dangerous because the armored guys are coming and I don't really have any. I do have these. Could be good. I don't have any adrenaline left for a nice quiet headshot. Maybe I can take him out. From here. Here, this is what I mean. Man. Ooh! Oh fuck, there's another one. Lucky me. Can I get some ammunition? Actually, I don't mind the robots that much. What I mind most are the shotgun wielding armored guys. Here, there they come again, damn it. But the good thing is that the robots, they don't... Nice. Fall back, did he say that? The robots didn't seem to... Ooh, nice. They didn't seem to come to my location at the back. Ah, they are falling back. Nice. Phew! Good work. It's pretty frantic and I'm not really proud of myself. I was cheesing it out here in the corner, but yeah. What can you do?
Come on, now's our chance. Hop up on this attack and I'll pilot you across the wall.
Seriously?
Unless you have a better idea.
No,
You have to convince Sinclair to stand down.
What about Stahl? Massar?
Give me 48 hours, Massar will be dead. Without her, Stahl is finished. He's got nothing but a dead planet. We can avoid war. You know that we can.
Okay, but actually I find it a good plan. But my plan is actually also... Or did I already do that? Yeah, I think I did. When we came here, I already checked it out, everything. Yeah. I wanted to say a good plan as well is to mop up any collectibles, but I already checked out this area. So let's get ahead. Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. I forgot the melody of that song, or the... Ooh, no! Scope is cool as well. Now this is actually another weapon. You have the big one and the small one. These are only the small ones. But let's go with that. Less impact, bigger rate of fire, I assume. Okay, what do you want me to do? Do I need to get up on this thingy? That served me that well as cover. Yeah, you tell me, honey. I survived for now. I survived the attack, but it won't be long until they regroup. I need to get to the Factum front line. Capacitor replaced. I replaced the capacitor. I reached the control room. Echo made it to the transit control. I met up with Echo. Okay, this is Echo. Hint. Hacked maintenance spiders can be used to disable security systems. You're kidding me. Okay, she wants me to get up on something to... get on top of the wall. Do I have to get into this thing? No, you cannot really get into it. Hello. Yeah, you tell me where to go. This doesn't really look like... I'm just checking for collectibles. Doesn't really look like something. Man, was this room maybe open during the fight as well? I have no idea. Here was another one. Big gun. The thing is... what looks like something that can take me up a wall? Yeah, that one. Or that one. But I'm nearing it and I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing really happens.
I think you're the first person to ride on one of these. Don't be the last.
I was in the wrong spot. Now it works. Looks a bit like Solid Snake entering Metal Gear. Alright.
Keep moving. The border is just ahead.
Okay, not more of those drones. I find them a bit annoying. And we can move ahead, but we also need to not forget our secondary objective, being the collectibles. Let's see how many we still have to get. One audio log. Oh shit, that was I think earlier on, which I overlooked. And yeah, one comic book still, but also this third audio log I think I simply overlooked. God damn it. I want to have like as much completion as possible in these deep playthroughs. Otherwise, a deep playthrough is the same as a regular quick walkthrough. There's no differentiating between them. Besides, of course, taking in the scenery more elaborately and reading out everything we collect, but obtaining as much goodies as possible is an important part of the deep part of the playthrough. So it's a bit annoying that we missed an audio log. And also the thing is, the levels are getting pretty grand or big. So just going back and mopping up it takes a significant while longer than in bite-sized levels. Who is shooting who? Like, those aerial things are, I guess, Helgast, and the walking drones, I guess, are Vecton. Okay, I will just sprint my way through. Now, what do you want me to do? God damn it. Oh. Am I still alive? Nope. Yeah, keep moving. Easier said than done, Echo. Okay, let's take the low route. Okay. No, those walking pods are also hostile. I thought I was in the clear. I was chilling out, getting my breath back. Oh. See you later.
Fire! There's someone coming out of that drone! Fire!
Yeah, that's me.
Roger. Cover it! This way!
Yeah. Probably the walking ones are friendly, but they just didn't recognize me as Vecton in the middle of the battlefield. So it was a friendly fire situation thing going on. Looks pretty cool, looks pretty hectic. Ah, here's the last one. So then we only missed one audio log, goddammit.
Just below you.
That was you? You butchered that soldier? Strung him up? He came here like you, lost, asking for help. Bastard took my arm. My friends have been keeping it clean for me. We showed to him, didn't we? We had a good feed that day, yes. Run, boy, go! No, no. No, no, you can't go. There's some wonderful things down here I want you to see. Just wonderful. Klunk. Whoa. How good would it be if the audio log would be just lying around here? Now I have like a bit of a feeling of incompleteness. Oh shit. Why the hell is it shooting at me? Who is shooting at who? Yeah, those two are shooting at each other. The aerial and the ground ones. Okay, screw that. They are just...
Remember what I said about Vasari.
Messed
Make
up.
sure Sinclair knows.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I guess this is the end of the level.
Get me Sinclair.
Stand down. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Watch it, Lucas. Trust is easily lost in this game. And
Okay,
back.
Jesus.
She helped me escape. I'd be dead otherwise.
You're gonna side with her over me? She told you she's gonna kill Massar. The one thing we need. The Black Hand, Vasari, Stahl. There's no difference. Their agenda is the same. To wipe us out. It's always been that way. You know that more than anyone. Christ's sake, your father paid with his life. You gonna let his death mean nothing?
They are innocent people!
No! They're not innocent, Kellen. They're complicit. They all are.
God damn it.
We have been given a chance. Secure the weapon and Massar. This thing targeted Helgast once. She can do it again. Vasari won't be able to threaten us. Ever. We can finally take our home back. The Black Hand intel you retrieved details this mining spire in orbit around the planet. I need you to infiltrate, find the weapon, and Massar. Do not let the half-breed get in your way. Show me I can still trust you, Lucas.
Shadow Lily, we're picking up phase and ray emissions. Watch your course through the asteroid field. It will disrupt our perimeter sensors and hide your signature. There's a maintenance hatch just ahead. You'll be able to gain entry next to it.
Cool. This is the jetpack that was I commented on earlier, that I saw in the controls outlined. And I was wondering, cool, you have controls for a jetpack.
That must have been some blast.
Here it is. Holy shit. Yes, indeed. It's a big blast. Looks a bit... I'm not sure whether Deep Space also had like these vertical ships. It looks a bit... reminds me a bit of Deep... Or what's the... Yeah, Deep Space is the game, right? With the horror monsters. Like the sci-fi game. Yeah, I think it's Deep Space. This is a good moment to, because this will be the next chapter, I presume. This is, where are we? Restart section. Yes, this is a new chapter. This is a good moment to cut off this episode, the YouTube episode, because it's already, I think, over 3 hours long, everything combined. So I will continue this chapter in the next episode, which will, I think, be part 10. The only thing I'm still doubting is whether I am going to go back in the previous chapter to find that missing audio log, but that will probably take an enormous amount of time because it's such a long, stealthy section. So that's yeah, probably I will not be doing that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. It was a really long episode, but yeah, it was. It's a Sunday. I'm not the sharpest sharpest tool in the shed, and the fastest car on the track. So yeah, please bear with me. I hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. If you managed to get through it all. For the meantime, guys, until the next episode, and always never forget, keep on gaming. See you later. Hey guys, I am doing a little post-episode addition to the video because I really, yeah, again call it obsessive, but I couldn't stand not having that last collectible. So I went through the chapter again, on, yeah, admittedly on low difficulty level because I didn't want to do all those big set pieces again with dying unnecessarily. So I just went back in to find that last collectible because we only missed one, and I found it. This is that section, I think halfway, where the first mechanical robot is coming out of this door. And you have to lure him over there. You throw like this electricity stun grenade, and then you drop the container on him. You can, if you rewind back this episode a bit towards the middle, I guess you find that section. Then I'm actually pretty lucky that I found it, because I was like, there were also some open areas before and there was nothing there. So I was like, maybe they just don't hide those collectibles in like these open areas. It's more maybe indoors where you have like little tables and cupboards and stuff. So I was already almost planning on just moving out ahead through that door. Up until I noticed that gun standing over here. And if I wouldn't have spotted that gun, I would have simply went and gone ahead. But if you go up here, you have a gun, you have an adrenaline pack, but you also have the last audio log. So that's super nice. Got that out of the way. Let's listen to it. Alright, subject, accident report, speaker, Erwin Wechter, location Nieuwhagen, port 33. Erwin Wechter sounded a bit like his whole family got killed or something. He sounded really depressed. But of course, at first I was, okay, it's only some contents of a container lost. But of course, it did hit into a civilian area. So that's probably why he was a bit messed up. Anyways, that's where the last collectible was. If you see, this is chapter 5, I guess. And we have 4 out of 4 audio logs, 3 out of 3 agent dossiers, 1 newspaper out of 1, and 6 out of 6 comic books. So that's a 100% completion rate in this level. Okay, it was not entirely 100% because the last one I did only find on lowest difficulty setting. But I will continue simply the episode chapter, I think 7. And let's just make sure it is. Chapter 7, and that will be episode 10 in the YouTube series. And that will be chapter 7 in-game. I will continue that immediately after, or I have to bump to a supermarket in between. But I'm happy that as it stands now, each chapter we had like 100% completion rate. So that is as regards to collectibles. So I think the ultimate goal of getting it fully done 100% is still within reach. So yeah, this was a little subscript to for the completion's sake. Hope you it had some use, and yeah, I'm gonna cut it out here up until the next episode. For the meantime, guys, as always, I don't need to repeat it, but yeah, it's part of the series. This is my last advice always, guys. Never forget, keep on gaming. See you later.